Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Lavinia and I post beauty videos regarding makeup and skincare 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if that is something you're interested in, I would love for you to join my channel by hitting the big red subscribe button. So a little bit about me. I have been a content creator for the past 7 years. I'm currently working as a research and development intern with a biotech skincare company. And I've also been an acne fighter, mainly cystic and hormonal, for the past 7 years. So I like to test out a bunch of skincare here, talk about acne positivity, skin positivity, and kind of use skincare in a therapeutic way to learn more about my skin and also to tackle my dry, sensitive, and acne prone skin. So thank you so much for being here, and today we're going to be starting a brand new skincare trial on the Inkey Ceramide Night Treatment. I have been so interested to try this because especially now going into the winter, my skin gets like so dry, like desert dry. Like even right now it's feeling super tight and dry, so I'm like, this is the perfect time to try this. And I do have a very, very dry skin, so I'm interested to see how this plays into my skincare routine and how it actually helps me support my acne prone skin and my moisture barrier, because as you can see right now, I do have some hormonal breakouts that are mostly in the healing process. I am finishing up my school semester right now, so it's been a bit of a stressful time, and that's usually when I get those hormonal breakouts. But with those hormonal breakouts, since I do use a lot of those strong actives to help treat my acne, my moisture barrier sometimes get disrupted. So I like to try out products like this that can really help with that. So if you want to see me test out the Inkey Ceramide Night Treatment for 2 weeks, just keep on watching.
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave, I call you right back to check for monsters in my sheets.
Okay, so let's start off with some product information like usual. So this is formulated for all, but it is best for dry skin, and it's going to help hydrate and plump the skin. Now this is a treat step, as we can see, and it is also a night product, as we can see by the little moon right here. Night treatment. The Inkey always super efficient and kind of being super user friendly. Now let's read a little bit about this. What is Ceramide Night Treatment? So it's a nourishing overnight cream containing ceramides. Ceramides are the glue that binds skin and cells together. They protect, hydrate, and plump up your skin. If they can do some plumping, some hydration, some moisturization, I'm happy. So this is going to be the last step in your PM routine on cleansed skin. Apply a thin layer to the face and neck and apply preferred serums, but no moisturizer prior to use. Let it work overnight and apply in the morning. Use hyaluronic acid first to draw in the ceramide goodness. So I've actually already applied hyaluronic acid and polyglutamic acid too, which are two like hydrators. So I'm interested to see if this can kind of plump that up and really help me out. Now looking at the key ingredients here, we have 3% multi-ceramide complex, which helps to protect and rehydrate skin. I'm a huge fan of ceramides. Most of my moisturizers I do look for ceramides in, just because they play really well with my skin, they help my moisture barrier, and I just really like them. And then we also have 2.5 multi-molecular hyaluronic acid, which helps to hydrate, plump, and soothe dry skin. I'll never really say no to hyaluronic acid. I do really like it on my skin. Looking more at the ingredients, we have glycerin, also a humectant, jojoba seed oil. I really like that for my dry skin. We have squalene in here, which is again great product and a moisturizer to really help with dry skin. But yeah, this does look pretty good. And then there is also no fragrance in here, which is what I like to see because my skin is very sensitive. So fragrance is usually a no-go. So let's open this up. This is one of their typical 30 milliliter serums, which I think is a pretty good size, and it retails for $14.99, so super affordable. So I think we're ready to try this on. So I'm going to zoom you guys in closer and let's get into applying this. Alright, so taking a look at my skin right now, honestly, not having the best skin days lately. I have had some breakouts and I find my skin gets so dehydrated when it's trying to heal and everything, and it's you know, the cold, and it's getting drier out too. So honestly, my skin feels like very lackluster, kind of textured, dull, you know, just not looking glowy, not looking plump. So hopefully this product can help. So let's go ahead and pump some out. This will be the last step in my skincare routine. I'm doing my night routine right now, and no moisturizer because this is kind of our treat and moisturizer step. So let's go ahead and pump this out. Okay, so it kind of is like a thicker serum. No fragrance. Ooh, it feels kind of like a thicker conditioner. That's kind of how I can describe it. Or like a gel cleanser. Yes, that's what it feels like, kind of. Ooh. It feels nice though. Definitely like it could be hydrating and moisturizing. Has a nice slip. It kind of dries into the skin really fast, but stays a little bit tacky. Like it doesn't stay like how a moisturizer would stay kind of wet on the skin. It like soaks in right away. But it honestly feels like a thicker, sticky serum. Like think of a gel cleanser and as if you were to just leave it on, kind of like soap. So I'm going to be using this at night for the next 2 weeks, and this is the first impressions. So we'll see how this works overnight here, and I will update you guys soon. All right, so I'm here for my week update on the Ceramide night treatment from the Inkey. So I applied it last night, and I've been using it like every, let's say like every other night, every 2 nights. What I have to say so far is when you apply it, it feels like a sticky moisturizer, like a very tacky moisturizer. And yeah, like it feels like a moisturizer when you blend it out and everything, but once it is blended into the skin, it does feel fairly tacky and sticky. And I will say that it dries up on my face, and maybe that's just because I have super dry skin, but what I've noticed is my skin doesn't feel hydrated and kind of plump as it does with a moisturizer on. You know that feeling of like when you put a moisturizer on and you just feel like your skin is moisturized? This doesn't do that. It dries down pretty fast on the skin, so then my skin can feel dry actually like about like 30 minutes after I apply it. So I think what I'm gonna need to start doing is using a moisturizer and waiting like half an hour or just a while to apply this next, or not like cleansing my face with a super stripping cleanser before I apply this. So kind of doing like a evening skincare routine and before bed just applying this without cleansing my face, just because I find after I cleanse my skin is just a little too dry, and this, even though it's ceramides and it's going to help the skin, because there's just something about it and because of how it dries down on the skin, my skin can feel a little tight. But I find by the morning my skin doesn't feel dry at all, and it's not even oily, so it's not like it's over producing oil to like overcompensate. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to experiment with this a bit more, and I have been using it with humectants and I think that's helped. But yeah, this is week 1. Overall, I think it's nice that it's a ceramide treatment. There's not too many products out there that just is like ceramides, you know, so that's pretty cool. But I'm going to continue using this and I'll update you guys very soon. All right guys, so I just applied the rest of my skincare and now I'm gonna go in with the ceramide night treatment. I made sure to apply hyaluronic acid before within my routine so that my skin is actually like hydrated before applying this. So I take like 2 pumps and I apply it just like a moisturizer. So there it is on, and I've just been applying it like this more recently, and it does get like pretty tacky as I said, but I just find like doing a skincare routine before, letting that sit for a while and then applying this is what is actually helping my skin, rather than applying this like on its own, because, or just after serums, because I find it's not as moisturizing and hydrating as I'd want it to be. So yeah, if you need a moisturizer, I would just wait like half an hour at least between applying the ceramide night treatment. But I will update you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. So it is officially the next day after I just applied the night ceramide treatment. Now, I have actually been using this product for 2 weeks now, pretty consistently, and I want to just share my final thoughts. So I do actually really enjoy this product, and I think if you're someone who's looking for ceramides at a very affordable price, this is a great way to go, especially because it's cruelty free. And I know for a lot of people who want to try CeraVe products, those products are not cruelty free. So of course, a lot of people want to find those cruelty free options, and this is still a very affordable option. And it's also ceramides kind of on its own. So if you already, you know, have a skincare routine that you really love and you don't want to switch out your moisturizer or other products to include ceramides in them, this is a great way to just add something into your routine to include ceramides within your skincare without kind of replacing your other products. So I think this is awesome, and it's a great product to just have in your routine, in your collection, for when your skin is really going through it, when it's super dry and just really needs some help, especially if your moisture barrier is compromised. Ceramides are one of the best things you can do for your skin at that moment. So I think having this around is a really great option. For me personally, it did work best when I already had kind of a skincare routine on, and I would apply, let's say, my skincare routine in the evening and wait like 30 minutes, an hour or whatever, and then before I went to bed, I'd go in with this. So my skincare was already absorbed into my skin, so it wouldn't cause any pilling or anything like that when I applied this over top. Really, the reason they say to not use a moisturizer right before this is because of that potential pilling, and then you're not really getting the benefits from either product because they're not absorbing to your skin. So try it out how it's recommended, and if you have super dry skin like me, you just maybe want to use this with a moisturizer as well, and just kind of spread it apart so that it has time to absorb into the skin. But other than that, I actually really enjoyed this product. I definitely will keep using it. It's very interesting in my mind to have a night treatment like this, and I think it can be really helpful to the skin. I didn't have any weird reactions to it. I found that my skin looked really supple while I was using it, and after I kind of overcame that little bump in the road with having my skin feel a little bit dry, it was honestly really, really nice. So that is kind of my 2-week thoughts on that product right there. And if you're interested in any of my other skincare trials, I'll list them all down below in the description because there are so many on this channel. And if you did enjoy, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also make sure to turn on my post notifications so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And if you are looking to see more of my content, you can go check me out on the Acne channel. If you yourself are an acne warrior, that's a great place for some educational skincare videos. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Lavinia for more daily content. But anyways, hope you're having a fantastic day or night whenever you're watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Oh, you tell me stories, you tuck me in, and the second you leave, I call you right back to check for monsters in my sheets.